Alright guys, welcome on back. And yeah, we were getting chased by that fucking monster last time I met this guy, so let's see what happens.
The Ragdoll's whisper of one shard kept by the dark itself. Another was stolen by the greedy moonbird up in the hilltops. The last one, perhaps the cowardly head knows. The heads betrayed us bodies, but not before we had betrayed ourselves. Fire in fist. The shards of fire, they must be restored to the cave. We hunted the Morgrims, took their fire, and with it we set ourselves ablaze. The shards of that very fire must be returned to the Morgrim's lair. Somebody find the shards, mend the cauldron. Otherwise, we and thou art forever doomed to madness, to be fettered to the clay and mud. We took the shards from her lair, we named them cursed and scattered them. But in so doing, we cursed ourselves. The fire has gone out, but in our minds, it still doth burn. The Ragdoll's whisper of one shard kept by the dark itself. Another was stolen by the greedy moonbird up in the hilltops. The last one, perhaps the cowardly head knows. The heads betrayed us bodies, but not before we had betrayed ourselves. Fire in fist. The shards of fire, they must be restored to the cave.
I gotta kind of go back up over there. I think there's another area I can go to, kind of where he's at, so I'm gonna give it a shot when he turns around. Whenever that happens. I'm assuming that the glowing cave or whatever is where he came from. Yeah, I can't quite remember. I wonder why we can't do anything with those yet. Oh, fuck.
Ooh. Don't eat me! Well, if you're not gonna gobble me up, then can you maybe take me away from here? Please? Somewhere closer to Nobodyville and away from here. Get me out of this neck hole, please. I'm begging you on my bare chin, and I'll pay you for the effort. Handsomely with a beautiful shard from the Mulgrim's Cauldron.
Let's fucking go.
I have the Mulgrim's Cauldron shard just waiting to be yours.
Yeah, I just gotta kind of get my bearings on where I've already been. Shouldn't be that bad, but...
Watch out!
I think I've got one. I've got a possible second one. I just gotta get the third one. I don't really remember where to go here. So I've already gone this way, I believe. We've done that. Alright, we have to go back to the left from where I'm facing now.
She's here!
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know why I can't open up these chests here yet. Just on the back of them? No. We went there. I believe we went there already. It's in front of us. Oh no. We did those lights already. This is the area we gotta go.
Ready! Break with your boots, we'll take with your hands! Full of fire! The fire is ours! Take the charge! Take the fire!
Get the fudge out of this place. I don't think I have all 3 shards. Maybe the 3rd shard's over here.
Good evening. Or is it morning or afternoon? Hard to tell without a sun, isn't it? No, it is most certainly night. Or moonbirds hooting wouldn't make sense at all. Speaking of sense, will you help an old bird find some in this story? Fire up these dusty murals in the right order, and you will receive a present, a little gift, yes. Bring the fire to the story. The battle ended with once upon a time. And as the heads roll, the time of the Mulgrim begins anew. The battle ended with a great gruesome beheading. Peace ended with a violent sun bodies invaded the valley. Once upon a time, the Mulgrims lived in peace. I'm growing impatient and hungry. Try a different order.
So I believe I got the first, like, 3 or 4 of them already. I believe this one's first.
The battle ended with a great gruesome beheading.
Okay.
Peace ended with a violent sun bodies invaded the valley. Once upon a time, the Mulgrims lived in peace. And as the heads roll, the time of the Mulgrim didn't make no sense again.
Okay, so I guess I gotta listen to it.
Peace ended with a violent The valley was taken, but the battle ended with one step at a
We're gonna do that one first.
The Mergrims lived in peace. One step at a time, one step at a time. And as the heads of the battle ended with a great peace ended with the valley was taken. The valley was taken, but then began the battle of the bodies. Intriguing. The battle ended with a great group. The battle ended with a great gruesome beheading. Peace ended with a violent somebody. That's not the way the story goes.
Okay.
The battle ended with a peace ended with the valley was taken, but one step at a time, one step at a time. The Mergrims lived in peace. And as the heads roll, the time of the Mergrim, the battle ended with a great peace ended with the valley was taken, but then began the battle of the bodies. And as the heads roll, the time of the Mergrim begins anew. One step at a time, the Mergrims lived in peace. And as the heads roll, the time of the Mergrim begins anew.
Okay, I think we'll do that one.
And as the heads roll, the time of the Mergrim, peace ended with a violent somebodies invaded the valley.
I don't think this is right.
Peace ended with a violent the battle ended with a great. The battle ended with a great. The valley was taken, but then began the battle of the bodies.
That's not. Alright, that's not right. Oh god, okay. So that one's definitely first. Alright, so we have
one step at a time, the Mergrims lived in peace. Peace ended with a violent somebodies invaded the valley. The valley was taken, but the battle ended with a great gruesome. The battle ended with a great. The valley was taken, but then I'm growing impatient.
fuck.
Hungry and trying a different mood. One step at a time, the Mergrims lived in peace.
Okay, so I definitely have the first two. Okay, so Mergrims lived in peace.
Peace ended with a violent somebodies invaded the valley. And as the heads roll, the time
that's
of
not
the
right.
Mergrim begins anew.
It's not right.
The battle ended with a great gruesome.
That's not right. I want to be able to hear them again.
One step at a time, the Mergrim. Peace ended with a violent sun. The battle ended with a great group. And as the heads roll, the time
Well,
the valley was taken, but then the valley was taken, but then began the battle of the bodies. Peace ended when the violent somebodies invaded the valley. The battle ended with a great, gruesome beheading. And as the heads roll,
That won't be last.
The valley was taken, but then began the battle of the battle ended with a great, gruesome
Okay, I got it.
The valley was taken, but then began the battle of the battle ended with the battle ended with a great, gruesome
There we go.
The Mogrims had lived in the valley in peace, sharing good eatings and howlings around their fire, which they had inherited from the skies. Then one terrible night came the violent somebodies. They hunted the Mogrims for sport and took their fire for themselves. But the somebodies knew not what they were dealing with, for as soon as they held the fire in their grubby hands, they began to fight one another with it. To save themselves from themselves, the cunning heads turned on their bodies and organized a great building. And so it was that somebodies became nobodies, and the bodies were exiled. A time of peace would ensue, or so the headlings thought. The last living Mogrim had been biding her time, and saw now an opportunity to return and take bloody vengeance upon the heads, who were now left defenseless without their bodies. Of the Mogrim begins anew, a storied meal indeed. Moonbird thanks you for feeding her, and proudly upholds the promise. A gift, a shard from the Mogrim's own cauldron.
Alright, so that should be the third one.
In the moonlight, Moonbird simply had to take it. For now, she'll see you in the light.
out!
I don't remember where I have to take this. Oh, so that's the last part. I think I gotta go back to the beginning.
She's here!
So we got one of the shards, I believe. So yeah, okay. I think we have to... Oh fuck, hold on. Let me get in here real quick. Go back to the beginning somehow. So where we go? No, it's not where we go. Fuck. We have to meet that guy, right? This is where we started. Oh, here we go.
I appreciate the brain.
Phew, thanks for saving my neck. And I think I have a reward for you. A real treasure. There you go. One of the 3 missing shards from the Mulgrim's Cauldron. Yeah, I stole it. Oh, I thought I could maybe buy me some kind of ticket away from, well, everything. Start anew, you know? A good head on a pair of healthy, strong shoulders. Eyes on the horizon. Gosh, the horizon. Do you know I haven't seen it once since I lost my body? I really do miss my body. It's a real shame when you think about it, you know? The things that we do to ourselves, to one another. What we did to her, kind. All in the name of some sort of control. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, I guess I'm sad. Sad and sorry. Hey, thanks. You're a great listener. You know that? Just take care of that shard now. Maybe put it back where it belongs and... yeah. Goodbye.
Okay, so where the fuck does it belong?
easy to lose one's head when everything you love is either gone, broken, or dead. Yet another forgotten swamp saying.
Is this where I put it over here? Maybe it's in here. Oh, there's the cauldron or whatever. Belong over here? No? I don't know what it's doing. Does it belong in here? Oh, I just have to keep hitting it.
She'd never been much for company until she had met the other one. He had shimmering scales, an appetite for life, and carried a faint scent of rotting leaves she found irresistible. Oh, how they used to laugh at the distant stars, bitterly, together.
Of the Mulgrim have gone with the wind, and our headache settled into gentle throbbing. Thank you, somebody, for you have not only graciously saved our necks, but also demonstrated the value of brain mass and heart blob working together. Would it be time for the bodies to return? We must convene on this matter, and you and your wandering flame must now leave through our gates and keep on walking the midnight walk to Moon Mountain. Here you go, somebody. This key will open the town gates. The mountain once again beckons, and the call is answered. Very well.
and take good care of your flame. The dark itself is hungry. The body can be a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. Do you hear that? The marching of feet in boots. Things are already changing.
How will I ever forgive my body? I don't know if I'm ready to be a somebody again.
The headmaster may have the bonkers for bodies, but I don't trust that. Myself out of it.
I think this body business will be good for us heads in the long run.
The bodies might be returning. Oh, heads on now.